Zenti Fresh? Who is Zenti Fresh? That's cool. Do I have another viewer in here? That's awesome. That's awesome. This was about I'm honestly blown away. Welcome to my first stream. Um, you just happened to find me in the middle of still doing prep work and accidentally switched, well, not accidentally, intentionally switching my stream to public. Okay, guys. Uh, awesome. I'm glad everything's working so far. This is this is awesome. Hi, Buddo. Thanks for watching. This is so cool. This is so neat. Um, let's see what we're going to play today. I think I think I might boot up. Let's boot up some endless space too. So I'm gonna go ahead and boot this up. Let's see if my game overlay works. I need to sit forward more with the endless space 2 or the endless trilogy. Oh gosh, is it a trilogy? It's technically a quadrilogy at this point. The I could honestly so basically in known as the Endless, they were a bit of a precursor civilization, and they um, oh gosh, I about the Endless space or the Endless series is that they're a little bit intentionally vague. They leave a lot up to solid info. I'd be happy to recommend. I will be sure to post those as being Steam. All right. Let's see. Can everyone still see and hear me? I have no way of actually knowing right now, so let me join the chat. I am streaming. Sorry. Okay. So this is in the space too. It is kind of famous for its music, which you can't hear right now, which is a problem. Let me switch that around. Oh, wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait. Let's stop. Let's stop. I forgot something. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. There I go. I am so sorry. I forgot that music is a thing that I can't really do. Forgot about that. I was trying to switch it and mute it and forgot to mute it. That was my bad. Sorry guys. Please don't kill my channel yet. I'm trying. This is a lot. I've learned like 5 programs in the span of like a week that I knew nothing about beforehand. Whew, it's been fun. See if I can get my, yeah, I can get my overlay up as well. That's neat. So, unfortunately, you guys will not be able to hear the wonderful music uh, that is the Endless Space 2 soundtrack. Uh, I don't know if if their music has won any awards or anything like that, but I would not be surprised. It's gorgeous. Every last bit of it, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Um, so we are going to edit that music volume down to that. And turn headphone mode on so that it is apply that. Do 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 do. Sorry, guys. Okay, can y'all hear me now? I don't know why I'm asking. I can't even see. Let me join my chat. Let's see. Let me check my chat real quick just to make sure. Everything's still working? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yay. Oh, cool. I can actually pull up uh, OBS and still have that going. Cool. Awesome. Great to know. Thank you guys for bearing with me. This is not quite the disaster that I thought it would be. Um, let's play some Endless Space. Let's stop talking and start gaming. So, Endless Space 2 is a strategy game. It is a 4X strategy game. Oops, sorry about that. So the X's I don't completely agree with, but you know, they are what they are. They stand for uh, explore, expand, uh, oh gosh, I forget what the third one is. The fourth one is exterminate, and that's because the whole category of 4X games is supposed to be about basically finding your way into a new territory and exploring it, using the resources, exploit. That's the third one. Exploiting the resources of the land and exterminating the opposition. Now, you can usually do this in lots of different ways. Typically, things like technology and culture are big factors in certain victory conditions and things like that. So it can get very, very complex. This is probably not, you know, the best to be streaming right from the get-go, but I think it really, really sets the mood of the entire channel. This is going to be a very chill kind of thing. Um, I will be talking about science, but I am letting you guys know right now. I mean, most of you know this at least. I don't have a degree in anything. Go figure. I'm not in college. Um, but either way, uh, I I love I love science. I'm passionate about science. I'm very, very passionate about space. I'm not gonna go on that rant. I promise I won't go on that rant. I'm almost there, but I'm not gonna. Um, so I do have a couple of custom factions, but I'm not gonna be playing it. Then so be it. Um, my two go-tos right. Sorry about that. Forgot. Yeah. Sometime. They even make an appearance in pretty much every uh, Endless Universe game. Uh, both. One of the fan theories that has been kind of going around is that you are actually playing as the Vaulters, as they've basically been exiled from prison colony. Essentially, they're a prison colony ship, and they are en route to the planet Origa. This one. Uh, every playthrough is different. I love that aspect of these games. They're very, very unique. They have a lot of replayability for that fact. Um, yeah, highly recommend. Vaulters are very science focused. They have some really cool stuff. They can teleport. They have portals that can teleport them and stuff. It's pretty cool. My second choice, yeah, why not? Uh, that sounds like something I've actually said before. These are the Sophons. They're my other choice. They are just, in general, the science empire of this entire world, this entire universe. They are brilliant. They come from a freezing cold planet. Uh, they have adapted to life on other planets very adeptly, even at the start of the game. Uh, they're scientists. They're such extremely mad scientists, sorry, that they have literally blown up their own moon. Um, there's even a splinter faction of them called the Marvos that are even more militant and less less. you know, nice about their science. Um, so they're pretty fun. So I'll probably be playing as one of them. Let me check something real quick. All right. Let's see. I think that I'm actually going to try. I think I want to try something new. I've been wanting to try with the Umbral Choir. Okay, pal. That's fine. You can believe that. You're entitled to that belief. Who am I to judge extraterrestrial life of any form? Uh, we're all aliens to someone else. So these guys are interesting. They are a very, very difficult playthrough. Now that I'm talking about it out loud, I'm probably not going to actually play with them because they have very, very specific play style. Their entire focus is hacking and stealth. They are the master spies of the galaxy. They're pretty cool. Oddly pacifistic. I Sure, cool. I love it. I love the pacifist spies. It makes sense actually. It's in their best interest to be pacifistic so that they don't provoke wars. Why provoke a war when you can, just take someone down from within? Uh, Espionage in this game is a very, very interesting mechanic. It's not quite the cloak and dagger style that you would think of when you hear the term espionage. In this game, espionage is hacking, specifically hacking of entire star systems. It's really cool. It's very well done. It's a little bit complex, but I typically at least try to play around with it on my last couple of playthroughs, especially. I've been playing around with it a lot more. Um, but for this first stream, and I do apologize, I was a little late to getting this stream set up tonight. I know it's a little late. I'm gonna probably be streaming for the next, I don't know, we'll see, 30 minutes, an hour. Um, but again, this is gonna be a very chill kind of stream, just in general, not just this one, but all of them. This channel is gonna be a very chill spot. That's one of my main goals for this. You know, it's not just a place for us to share these stories and to share science and to share knowledge. It's a place where people can be safe, and it's a place where people can be themselves. And yeah, so let's see. I think I am going to actually try someone else that I will explain real quick. I won't go into all of them because, quite honestly, again, could be here for hours, hours just going into the intricacies of this massive storyline, this now 4 game spanning storyline. Sorry guys, my TV's doing weird stuff. I'm having some technical issues on my mini PC. It's so cute. I'll show it to you guys one day. It's very adorable. Uh, it's actually technically my partner's, but they don't use it, so it's okay. But anyways, I'm gonna be playing. I don't know why I'm always surprised that they just start shouting at me as soon as I'm gonna turn my volume down a little bit. That might help a little bit. Sorry if it's a little loud, guys. If y'all are hearing that too, I apologize. Um, so the Riftborn actually come from an alternate dimension, similar to the Umbral Choir, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Um, but the Riftborn come from a dimension of order, extreme order, not the chaos that we know in our universe. Um, they're very, very industrious. I just like them. I just think they're neat. Uh, Personally, they're a lot of fun to play. They specifically thrive on sterile planets as opposed to thriving on living planets. They also are very unique in that they have extreme control over time. They can actually speed it up or slow it down in their systems, which gives different bonuses either way. Um, but in general, they're a pretty run-of-the-mill faction. Otherwise, um, they're a lot of fun. I think I'm gonna start with them, and there's gonna be a lovely little video here in a second. Let me set up my settings. Single session. We're gonna do 6 competitors. I'm gonna turn this down. Normally, I do play on endless mode, and I absolutely love it. Um, I found the last couple of times that I've played that games are starting to draw near their end around like turn 200 out of 600. So I wanted to shift it down. We're going to try it out and see. I'm going to keep the pirates on. I like lots of constellations in my galaxies. I don't know about y'all, but it just feels better, feels more full. And I know that, galaxies amazingly empty places. Let's just put that into perspective right there. I know when you're looking at something on, you know, a game's galactic map or something like that, it seems like there's, just dust and dirt and, well, not dirt, but dust, interstellar dust, uh, and just millions upon millions of solar systems, billions in our own, in fact. Uh, But the truth of the matter is that most of that space is just that. It's just space. It's empty. It's endless. So let's play some endless space. Sure. I didn't really get a good look at who I had as my competitors, which is cool because I wanted to randomize it. And I think short of actually randomizing it, that's about as random as it can get. Um, this game is gorgeous. There's going to be an opening scene. Here we go. I mean, fantastic. Fantastic opening to a game. I mean, uh, Amplitude, you did good with this one. You did real well with this one. Um, and Sega, surprisingly, Amplitude and Sega teamed up on this one. Uh, graphically, very, very pleasing. Gorgeous, even, I would say it. Um, maybe not, the most advanced realistic graphics, but gorgeous in its own right. I don't think things have to be hyper realistic in order to be pretty, quite honestly. Oh God, this start is awful. Okay, looks like I'm going one freaking direction, straight towards the galactic core. Awesome. All right, so early on in the game, there's quite a bit to set up. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple of things. Let's check in here. Holy cow. Look at those curiosities. Normally you get like two in your first system. This is a lot. This is a lot. A lot. And we already have a source of Eden incense. So, okay, let me explain a couple of things about this game real quick. So, this game is all about resource management, as are pretty much any 4X game that you play. Um, so, uh, this game operates off of five primary resources, and then lots of basically extra resources. I say extra with quotation marks, because you really do need them, especially in the later game. Um, but they're broken up in two categories. You have strategic resources, things like titanium, useful for ships and, bullets, things like that. Um, and then you have luxury resources, things like this incense that we found right here. Um, and you can actually see this is an amazing start. Holy cow, I did not even realize it. Uh, I've got two sources of strategic resources, the first two strategic resources of the game. Um, wow, this is going to be fun. So first thing that I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm actually going to, normally I would sit around and scan some of these curiosities. You can see there are different kinds. We've got an atmospheric curiosity here. We've got another atmospheric, uh, a subterranean curiosity here. And you can see that they all give different things like that. Um, so first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to send this ship, this right here is my science ship. I'm going to send it up here to investigate a little bit. And we found another system. Why isn't it auto moving? That's weird. Colonizable too. Large toxic planet over here. That'll be great for dust generation. So again, the five basic resources of this game are not unique in any way. Everyone has to generate them. Um, they are food, which is useful for growing population, makes sense. Industry, which is useful for building things. Uh, Dust, which is very, very lore heavy, but it's suffice to say it's their currency. It's everyone's currency because it's in very abundant supplies, uh, and it has very, very specific uh, uses that I don't want to go too in depth into because you learn about them in this game quite a bit. It's really cool. I love that they reveal so much of the lore through quests and things like that. You have to really pay attention in this game. If you skip over things, you're gonna miss a lot of the story. And you don't have to have the story. It's a great game without it, but knowing the story makes this 10 times better easily. Two more sources of Eden incense here. Uh, the last two resources are science for researching technology, and influence. Influence is the diplomatic currency in this game. Um, it's used for passing laws and sustaining those laws. It's also useful for certain diplomatic agreements and things like that. Lots of uses of it. Um, that's so weird. Normally I have it set up. I guess my settings are messed up and I don't really feel like messing with them right now. But normally I can just go to the edge and move it. So, the Riftborn are unique in that they are not affected by food. They make sense. They're not exactly from this universe. They don't eat the same things that we do. Uh, they instead actually have to build population, which is why it's so good that they're very industrial in nature. They have to build their own people. They can't just grow them. A little bit different. Um, But other than that, it's not too different. If you pace it out well enough, you can get a nice little population growth curve going. It's pretty nice. So let's go ahead and start building some buildings. And right now, let's see. We've got 3 population on our home planet. Um, Trying to do math to see which of these buildings would actually be the best. I think that I'm going to build these drone networks for now. And after that, we're going to follow that up with... I'm doing okay on dust generation. So let's actually build this interplanetary transport network that will... These 2 things provide lots of industry, so they will help us build things in the future. I tend to prioritize those because it just makes sense. If you're building things faster, you're going to get those bonuses faster, and because of that, you can sometimes get a little bit of an advantage on someone in a long-term uh, scenario. So let's see. Let's go ahead and cue some research. So I'm gonna back. Whoa there, slow your roll. Um, First off, I want to say I, uh, I I I know some of y'all saw me vaping earlier. I don't encourage tobacco use in any way for anyone. Don't do it. Don't don't try it. It's not worth it. Um, I really shouldn't be doing it, but everyone has kind of, their own demons to fight. This is one of mine. Anyways, technology. Let's talk about it. So in endless space, the tech tree is kind of unique. There are 4 different categories. You've got military technologies, you've got industrial and economic technologies, you've got scientific technologies and exploration technologies, things like that. And then you also have your empire development technologies, things like, sociology and things like that. Uh, so, you don't have to research every single technology uh, in Endless Space 2. You actually can jump around, and it's kind of encouraged to jump around, specifically so that you can get access to some of the better technologies earlier on. Um, let's see, what was that? Sorry about that. Uh, there are definitely some technologies, though, that I think are just kind of good to have. Again, strategic resources very, very quickly become necessary for, defense. Uh, and even just certain buildings. There are lots of buildings that require strategic resources. Um, so I want to go ahead and get a head start on my strategic resource generation. And I want to... Oh, no, come back. Where did you go? Where did you come from? Not going there. Let's see. Okay, I'm doing really, 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 really well on science generation for turn 1 too, so that's a good thing. Uh, I'm going to go ahead and pick up this one. This one allows us to colonize other planet types. Certain uh, kinds of research will allow you to colonize other planet types. Eventually, we'll even be able to colonize Earth-like planets. So, this guy's my hero. His name is E. His name is E. Hoo-wee! All right, let's see what we can do with E. We can't level him up any right now. Of course, it's turn 1. That makes sense. I do want to go ahead and assign him though. He gives bonuses to science for anomalies, which we'll talk about in a second. I'll show them to you when I find one. Let's go ahead and assign you to my home system. E. E. I'm sorry. Hi. The bar is not very high tonight, guys. I was not planning on doing an actual stream. This was definitely supposed to be a practice stream that was limited to the people in my house, and apparently there are actually people watching this. So thanks, guys, for being here. Be sure to check out my Discord as well. I have a Discord server that you guys are welcome to post questions in. Of course, you can always, just say something in the chat or anything like that. I can't quite see chat right now, so I'm trying to switch back and forth to look at it. So if it takes me a second, just bear with me. Because, again, I have to look. Uh, yeah, the tech wheel is very nice. It's interesting. I like the way that it's laid out. It's a little bit much to look at it first, but you can actually turn things off and just look at the actual technologies, which is kind of nice. But the things that the technologies unlock are pretty important, so it's kind of up to whatever you want to do. Dealer's choice at that point. Let's go ahead and research a couple more techs. I'm going to stay away from planetary landscaping because honestly, we don't need food. Isn't that so nice? You can just straight up be like, no. You can also just cancel techs like that. It's nice. You can queue them up for later. Good God, 12 turns. I'm used to playing on endless as well. So seeing like 3 turns for a technology, ridiculous right now. Most of the time, I would be looking at like 9 to 13 turns on turn one. Hmm. Give me 1 second, guys. I am asking my oh so wonderful partner. Actually, you're in the chat. Hey, love, could you bring me some water? That'd be cool. Uh, Sorry about this, guys. I just realized that my lips are so chapped that the Riftborn can settle upon them, and my mouth feels like it is going to explode. Not really. I'm a little dramatic sometimes. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Ha. Do 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 do. Okay. Chia. Thank you so much. Oh, bless you. This is my partner. They're wonderful. Bow down to them. Okay. They said no. Don't do that. Sorry, I should have muted my mic there. I'm a bad streamer. Have y'all not, guys not noticed that I'm an awful streamer yet? Um, Woo! Day one. Okay, so this is an area that I wanted to show you guys because I was talking about hacking earlier. This is the hacking screen slash also the trade screen. Uh, I have been playing this game for almost a year now. I still can't tell you how the hell trade works. I would be lying if I said that I could. Um, I am not an economist, and I think that you actually need a degree in economy to understand this. Economics, not economy. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna keep on trucking. I like how you can see the stars floating up above. I think I'm good. Let me check my laws real quick, see if I've got any free ones that I can pass or anything. Not at all. Awesome. Alright, I do want to also build another colonizer, although I'm much more for decolonization, but it's whatever. Uh, Oh wait, I also have one. Wow. Guys, I promise I'm not normally like this. That's a lie. I am actually normally like this. It's just a constant shit show. Welcome, welcome everyone to it. It's great. All right, first turn over. It only took me like 30 minutes. Only 20. I'm kind of proud of myself. Good God. All right, let's see what we got here. Unknown life form curiosity. I love this, by the way. I love how when you click on the systems, it actually takes you on like a little tour of the systems, and you can see them. You can see the actual planets. It's so cool. Don't love the fact that there are only like 4 planets in a system all the time, but that's whatever. I will gripe about that a different day. I'm not griping about this game. This game is one of my favorites of all time, honestly. I instantly fell in love with this game and still continue to every day, which is why it's my first stream. So yeah, advice from a new streamer to other people who ever want to stream, to new streamers, do something you love. Seriously, it makes it a lot easier. Um, I've been a nervous wreck during all of this. Like I have been trying to set up my stream on Twitch and YouTube for going on oh gosh, almost a week now, just of constant work. I mean, almost constant. Uh, it's been exhausting. Uh, and I'm really enjoying this now, and I'm very glad that I'm here. I'm glad that you guys are here. Thank you so much for being here. It means so much to me to have even just one person in here with me. Um, it's awesome. I love sharing things with folks, so this is really cool. Let's go ahead and check this out. We found potatoes. We found the super spuds. I love the spuds. Super spuds are one of the luxury resources that you can find. So luxury resources will all be just stark white, whereas you can see the strategic resources, which are also handily up here, are colored in different ways, I guess. There's no real way that they're coordinated. I I mean, I guess titanium is blue, so that makes sense, but most of these are made up things anyways, so don't think too hard about it. Uh, Important thing with sci-fi, it's sci-fi for a reason, and that is one of my favorite things about this series. So we can actually go ahead and colonize this planet. This place is interesting. Very exciting. So you can see we have started a colony, or an outpost rather. It takes a while to set up your colonies. Um, Say for certain factions who can actually instantly colonize. Cough, cough, Vaulters, who are totally not broken. I love them so much. All right, and we're going to. So what I'm doing right now is I'm about to send a probe. Probes can literally go probe things. Uh, they literally examine the area around them. They reveal fog of war, that kind of stuff. Uh, IRL, Perseverance though, cool stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen or heard anything about the Moxie system uh, that is on board Perseverance. It's really, really cool. It's in situ, which means in situation, uh, oxygen uh, generation, quote unquote. Basically, it converts carbon dioxide from the surface of Mars into oxygen. It's very, very fascinating stuff. I actually had an idea at one point of maybe giving it what bit of a shot as I can to try to put my mind to it and think of a way to miniaturize it because I was thinking of a way to make it basically portable. Um, as and yeah, you guys can judge me as much as you want. Literally, kind of like a vape, but instead of nicotine, uh, or there even being a liquid in there, just making a chamber or designing a chamber that pulls, words are hard, uh, oxygen from the atmosphere and making literal portable respirators essentially. Um, it's very much so just a concept. I have no actual framework for it. I think it's a neat idea. That's about it. Um, yeah, it's good stuff. Check it out if you haven't. You should be able to find something on NASA's website. If not, just look up Moxie, uh, per Moxie Perseverance, and it'll pop up. It is Perseverance, right? I'm pretty sure it's Perseverance. Oh God, please tell me it's not Opportunity. No, Opportunity was, yeah, no. Okay, sorry. Hoy, my brain is not working, guys. Do Sorry about that. I had to check on something. Let's go ahead and why? Oh, because of that. Okay, we're gonna skip to the next turn because not really much I can do right now. A lot of this game is kind of hurry up and wait. Um, I'll have times where I work tirelessly on this game, and then other times where I can literally just sit here and do nothing for almost an hour. It's kind of nice, especially for a chill stream like this. So I'm going to send these guys up to explore. We found another system, also colonizable. Ooh, a lava planet. And again, I hope everyone is enjoying this. Be sure you guys find me in my Discord server. How does that work? I'm sorry. Whew. Turn my volume down because that was very sharp. Sorry, guys. No, just go to 42. 40, fine. Anyways, check my Discord out. There should be a link somewhere on my YouTube and on my Twitch. I'm not sure which one uh, you're on, obviously. Uh, I also have a GoFundMe if anyone would ever like to donate to my college fund. I'm trying to, so I'm not just passionate about this kind of stuff. I actually would like to study physics, specifically quantum mechanics. Uh, Also have a bit of a passion for neurology, so would like to also study neurology. Unfortunately, getting a degree in either of those things takes far more money than I make, so uh, donations are welcome and very, very much so appreciated. Uh, Seriously. Let's see. So, again, this first little bit is going to be kind of slow. As we're just kind of researching our first few technologies, building up our resources, building up our first colonies, that kind of thing. Question though, can I? No. Interesting. So one thing that uh, I really, really enjoy is how unique every playthrough is in this game, especially because all of the factions specifically get like different traits to them and stuff like that. Um, and that's another thing that I'm a big fan of from another one of my favorite games that I will be playing at some point called Stellaris. So yeah, that's gonna be kind of the run of the mill for this channel. Is gonna be lots of space. Hope you guys are in it for low Earth orbit. Uh, and let's go ahead and end our turn. Okay, cool. Oh, yay, first quest. The universe is utterly unlike our own. Burning orbs of fire, scarred balls of rock hanging in the void, vast realms of nothingness. Empty, pitiless, terrifying. Some of the worlds are more than barren, airless rocks. Cloaked in dirt that seems fertile ground for tenacious, foliaged forms, they choke the surface and deny the light. Strange things stalk and shuffle and slither throughout the undergrowth. We were fortunate enough to avoid settling on such a world. Our world, the world we named Vanguard on account of us being the spearhead, is a white wilderness broken only by still and silent forests, icy brooks, and perpetual gray skies. In its near ceaseless white embrace, where the sky can sometimes be mistaken for the land, it is reminiscent of the homeland, but if you look closer, it cannot hide its grotesqueness. They need more commas in this. Things scurry under the snow. Others open dark wings among the shadows. Chilly waters crash and shriek against rocks. Worst of all, bursts of color sometimes burst forth unexpectedly. Sunlight on fish scales, winter meadows blooming with flowers, sweeping curtains of green and purple light in the starry night. No words can do the horror justice. My forces suffer, but they are resolute. Their suffering is nothing as next to the plague that spreads through the homeland, Koraz. Every message from the Communion speaks of the blight growing, more and more of the world becoming dead and blackened. There are many paths we might follow to end this nightmare. Even in this little time I have spent in this world, I have begun to form my own ideas for what is best. But I am merely an instrument of the Communion, faithfully relaying the situation here to the best of my ability. They decide. I await their orders. So, one really cool thing, God, I love that. The writing in this game, they do need commas some places, but that's okay. That's just me being the grammar freak that I am. Um, but the writing in this game is fantastic. Um, I love it. I love the mystery to it. Um, Imagine that though. Like, imagine you've never seen anything even really remotely knowable as color before. Um, I mean, quite a few folks don't have to imagine that. Like, that's the reality. Like, I love the allegory there. I love, which there may not actually be an allegory there, but I like to think that there is. It's it's interesting, like just having that experience of something completely new, something so unimaginable that you couldn't you've never experienced it before. You couldn't possibly imagine it. Um, what what would happen if we walked through the same portal? What if we wound up on uh, Koraz? Uh, Maybe we would have the same reaction. Uh, but so one of the cool things about Endless Space is that you actually get to choose what kind of quest objectives you go through. And each choice actually seriously matters. Not only do they affect what political parties are feeling the most pressure or, receiving the most votes, essentially, um, but they give different rewards sometimes. Um, this one doesn't, for instance, but they also all have different pre-request heights. The uh, the ecologists, for instance, want me to explore 5 curiosities with a hero of level 3 or higher. Um, the industrialists, on the other side, uh, want me to have 9 system improvements in a system at any given time. That's very easily. Uh, so, I'm going to minimize this for now. I'm actually going to look at something. I'm going to look at my current setup. We've got one ecologist faction member and two industrialist faction members. So we're pretty much neck and neck. Um, we are a republic, so we can hold two political parties. I might change that eventually. I forget that they start as a republic. I'm a big fan of democracies, uh, for a mechanic reason in this game, especially having an extra Senate or having an extra political party essentially is just a thank God can we uh, let's not go there. Uh, but also it's just it works out better. You get more heroes on the Senate that way, which gives you more bonuses. Certain heroes get bonuses if they're on the Senate. Um, this game is very interesting in its political structure. Literally everything that you do, every action that you take, just about affects one of the political parties in some way. Um, Building certain improvements will raise, for instance, the interplanetary major tech issues earlier, uh, and was unable to set up my other device. So I'm actually probably going to be wrapping this up here in just a couple of minutes. I know that this is kind of a weird time to cut off a stream, but uh, this wasn't supposed to be an actual public stream, and then it turned into a public stream. Um, that was really cool. Uh, I'm very, very, very happy with how things turned out so far. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my Twitch channel and smash that bell on YouTube with a particle accelerator. Uh, Also, check me out on Discord and on uh, my GoFundMe if you guys want to make a donation or anything like that. Again, thank you guys so much. I will see you guys next time.